Hello, welcome back to the Sooner Surge. Before we get started with this video, you see the subscribe button. Make sure you click the subscribe button. Turn on your notifications. Every time we get to put a video out, you will get notified. So make sure you do that first. Also, FanStop. You see the logo in the corner there? Go to fanstop.com. There you can see pictured the national championship shirts. You got the four-piece shirt in gray. You got the crimson national championship shirt. The links are in the description. Officially licensed Oklahoma gear. You can also sign up for the shirt of the month subscription. If you do, you use code SURGE, you get 10% off your first 3 months. And they're great. I mean, they are a new shirt every month, new design, officially licensed. You want to do it before football season starts for sure because you want new gear to wear every single week. Uh, Hey, another incoming freshman video here, Hunter. Sydney Barker, middle infielder, ranked number 8 in extra inning softball, the top 100. Uh, Really good player coming in. I feel like we've said that with every video we've done, but it's true. They got an elite class this year, and she's just another one that's a really elite player that brings a lot of talent to this middle infield.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Number 8 player, according to extra innings, another middle infielder, fourth of the class. And Barker seems to be the one that's kind of talked about the least, I would say, of the middle infielders because Tia Malloy, I mean, who are the family name of how talented that entire family is. And people believe she is going to be the best of the entire family. You have Katie McKay, who's local from Oklahoma, Gabby Garcia from Arizona, and then Sydney Barker from California, Rockland, California. Very talented middle infielder. Bats from the right-handed side. Something to note because it seems like most of the middle infielders or players in this class are batting from the left. But her junior year of high school, 417, 6 home runs, 16 RBIs, and 17 stolen bases. So good combination of hitting for contact. I mean, over a 400 batting average with 17 stolen bases, able to create some chaos or so on the base pass, very quick, and also a very talented glove in the middle infield.
Yeah, and you mentioned, I mean, she can pretty much do it all there. And it's when you're coming to Oklahoma and you're being recruited by Oklahoma, I mean, I think everybody knows you can play softball. I think that's just a given because Oklahoma recruits the best. Uh, I think it's going to be interesting with Sydney. Couple of things. One is position wise. Second base, shortstop, both open positions this year. We've talked about this. You got a big class coming in of that position, kind of where she fits and kind of where they use her. I mean, you could kind of similarities. I would say a little bit maybe when you look at Avery Hodge, just in the fact that Avery Hodge trying to find a position, shortstop behind Grace Lyons, couldn't really get in there. And then this year got in a little bit at second base. I think it's going to be important for Sydney Barker to maybe get an established position for her, and we'll see if that happens. I don't know. There's a lot of competition for those two spots.
Yeah, the battle series is going to help out a lot there. I mean, for incoming middle infielders, the possibility of an additional or multiple even middle infielders from the transfer portal. You also have Nelly Macaron Marinas, uh, redshirt freshman, probably going to play third base, but can also play some middle infield there. So a lot of competition there. And for Barker, mentioned from Rockland, California, played travel ball with the LTG Lions, Coach Joe Henderson. That team finished third in 2022 at the PGF National Championship, where Barker earned All America honors as one of the leaders for that team. The Lions, as a whole, pretty much the entire team committed to play college softball. A few other commits to some bigger programs, including Kentucky, Nebraska, NC State, handful of Maine commits. Thought that was interesting. So many players from the California area going all the way as far east as you can go to Maine. But a very good travel ball team that won a lot of games in 2022 over the summer.
Yeah, and a little known fact here, LTG actually stands for Love the Game. That's the name of their team, LTG, Love the Game. And she actually, I saw a quote from her about that's why she plays softball. I mean, she just loves it so much. She can't see herself doing anything else. She loves the game of softball. I also asked about her recruiting visit when she was asked about it and why she chose Oklahoma. She said it's the family type atmosphere. And you hear that from so many of these incoming freshmen, but also the fact that she mentioned the word the competitiveness and how that is similar to her. She's very competitive. She wants to bring out the best in everybody, and she wants that to help bring out her best. And I think that's the thing about this class, with especially in the middle infield specifically. You got four really, really good, talented players, and they are going to bring the best out of each other. They really are, and I think it's just going to be where those players help breed more, I guess, success between themselves because they're all so talented.
Yeah, and there's just so many commonalities amongst all these incoming freshmen on, kind of their reasoning for OU, the family atmosphere, all of that. They're all outspoken leaders. That's another thing. Again, battle series is where you're going to see all that. Who's going to kind of rise above the others and that leadership aspect, because it's going to be difficult. I mean, it's hard to have so many outspoken players, so many leaders on a team, because you kind of got to separate yourself there. And then just that pure competition, the middle infield spot. I mean, we're talking about two spots for right now, looking like 4 to 5 players, maybe even 6 or 7 if a few transfers were to come in. So they're all fighting for those 2 spots in the battle series. It's going to be, I think, one of the most entertaining battle series, because this last year was entertaining because of kind of the history behind it. Team, greatest senior class ever, chasing the 4th national championship, kind of that competition aspect with Kelly Maxwell transferring in. And now this year it's a little different. It's more of who's going to replace the really irreplaceable senior class. Somebody has to step up. And you're going to see that in fall ball with players starting to make a household name for themselves and trying to solidify themselves as starters heading into the 2025 season and the first year in the SEC.
Yeah, and if you remember going back to last battle series, 2 of the names you watched in the battle series, Parker and Pickering, had good series, and look what happened for them in the season. So I think it's very important for these freshmen. If you do perform really well in the fall battle series, it can really catapult you into the season on a good note. And hey, there's going to be plenty of competition in the battle series. I'm excited to watch. I'm probably more excited for this season's battle series than last, because I think we all knew, other than the shortstop, you already knew what you were getting with all these seniors. So it's going to be new. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. Hey, make sure you're tuned into Sooner Surge, because we'll get you covered on that. Hey, appreciate you guys watching this video. As always, hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button. Turn on your notifications. Sydney Barker, another great incoming freshman for Oklahoma. Till next time, Boomer.